Hi everybody, welcome to Line of the Week number 134, Motive Development Using Melodic Rhythms. The motive development tools I use can include an original motive, variation, extension, fragmentation, rhythmic displacement, diminution, and augmentation. The Line of the Week series is not really about memorizing licks. Instead, the series I'm trying to demonstrate concepts by playing examples. The concepts apply to all types of music, not just jazz. The concepts are not new. They're really very well settled in Western music for centuries. So take the melodic rhythm I play later in the video and apply it to your own music in your own way. Like anything else, it takes practice, but if you put in the time, you'll get better. Also, the line of the week is mostly about improvising, but you can use your favorite lines for and convert them into tunes that you write yourself. This line of the week is based on the A section of rhythm changes. So that we're all on the same page, here are the chords to the progression. The chords are B flat 6 to G7 to C minor 7 to F7 to B flat 6 to G7 to C minor 7 to F7 to F minor 7 to B flat 7 to E flat major 7, E flat minor 6, D minor 7, G7, C minor 7, F7. Here are the chord scales I use. I use the notes from the chord scales for two things. First, as a source of notes for improvising, and secondly, to determine tensions to use for comping. The chord scales I'm using today are F pentatonic to D melodic minor to B flat major to G flat melodic minor to F pentatonic to D melodic minor to B flat major to G flat melodic minor to E flat major to B melodic minor to B flat pentatonic to E flat melodic minor to F pentatonic, D melodic minor, B flat major, G flat melodic minor. Here's a melodic rhythm I'm using this week. This motif is from Jerry Bergonzi's book, Volume 4, Melodic Rhythms Used with Permission. Here's the line of the week with guitar pro backing I use to make sure I'm getting the notes and the rhythm accurate. Let me say a few things about the line of the week. You can read more about the concepts I discuss in Hal Crook's book, How to Improvise. The motifs I use come from Jerry Bergonzi's book, Volume 4, Melodic Rhythms. Links to the books are in the description. I have no financial interest in the books. I just think they're good resources. In this particular line of the week, I'm taking the melodic rhythm and putting an easy note pattern to it. I just move the pattern around to fit the harmony. So in measure 1, we have the original motif. In measure 2, we've got a variation of the original motif, meaning in this case, the same rhythm, different notes. In measure 3, we have another variation of the original motif. In measure 4, we've got a fragment, meaning a small piece of the original motif with a quarter note extension at the end. In measures 5 to 6, we've got a fragment and then an extension and then another fragment. You have an eighth note run sandwiched between the beginning of the original motif and the end of the original motif. In measure 7, you go back to the original motif, and measure 8, there's a fragment of the original motif. Also, note the points of resolution of tension by half step. At the point of chord change, it's important to resolve non-harmonic tones, meaning avoid notes or disagreeable notes, by half step to an agreeable note. You can resolve tension either directly, meaning immediately, or indirectly, meaning within a beat and a half, and with one or two intervening notes. In other words, at the point of chord change, you only leap from a note if it's agreeable or harmonic to both the chord of the moment and the next chord. Otherwise, you need to resolve the note preferably by half step. In this line of the week, we resolve tension at the point of chord change in one place. Look at the end of measure 5, moving from the chord B flat 7 to the E flat major 7 at the beginning of measure 6. The note B under B flat 7 is the flat 9, which is an agreeable tone under B flat 7 since we are looking for the altered sound. But note B is disagreeable to the following E flat major 7 chord, so it should resolve by half step. So note B resolves to B flat. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.